Hey, Mike.
Hello.
All right. So today's workout is a 20-minute AMRAP. We're starting off with 10 burpee broad jumps. This is a new movement. The jump is going to be 6 feet for guys, 4 feet for women. But if you don't have the 6-foot space, I'm going to show you a scaling option instead. After that, 20 alternating dumbbell snatches, and then 30 air squats, then 40 alternating dumbbell hang, clean, and jerk, then 50 double unders. So I'm thinking 3 rounds and change should be pretty good for those 20 minutes, possibly even 4 rounds, depending on how this goes. So that means about 5 minutes a round. But yeah, 3 rounds and change should be pretty good. And then all you need for this workout is a dumbbell and a double under rope. And we will be using the dumbbell in the warm up this time, so just have it nearby. And then for the warm up, we're going to start off with a Tabata. The Tabata is going to be the usual 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And it's going to be 2 movements. The first movement is just going to be a half hinge jump. So you're going to hinge and then just send your hips forward and jump. So again, you're going to hinge, send the hips forward and jump. You're going to do that for 20 seconds. And then for the next 20 seconds, you're just going to do high knees. Yeah, so nice and simple. Hinge jump for the first 20 seconds of the minute, then high knees for the next 20 seconds. We're going to start in 10 seconds with the hinge jump. 3, 2, 1, and hinge jump. And rest. High knees, go. Rest. Hinge jump, go. And rest. High knees, go. And rest, halfway through. Hinge jump, go. And rest. High knees, go. and rest. All right, one more round. Hinge jump, go. And rest. High knees, go. And relax. All right, from here, we're gonna do some tang squats. So you're gonna get into your squat stance. From your squat stance, you're gonna cross your hands over your chest and tuck your chin. You're gonna send your hips back like you would for a good morning. Then you're gonna drop them until you come into the bottom of your squat. You're gonna raise the hips again and then stand. So again, send the hips back like a good morning, drop the hips into a squat, raise the hips back into a good morning, and stand. You're gonna do that for 10 reps. All right, and then from there, we're gonna get into a weighted glute bridge hold. So have your dumbbell nearby. You're gonna set your feet nice and close to your heels. You're gonna make sure that your shoulders are away from your ears. Hold the dumbbell around hip level, and then you're just gonna come up to the top, and I'm gonna hold here for 30 seconds. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and up. Halfway through. And relax. All right, from there, you're gonna find some wall space. We're gonna be doing some some shoulder angles. You're gonna press your lower back, mid back, and upper back into the wall. And you're gonna start with your shoulders at 90 degrees. Make sure that your palms and your elbows, well, the backs of your palms and your elbows are touching the wall. You're gonna slide your hands up as high as you can, keeping your shoulders, elbows, and back of the palms touching the wall. And then as soon as your back comes off the wall or your hands, you're gonna come back down to where you started. Let's do 12 shoulder angels, wall angels. Try to keep as much of your shoulders, mid-back, and back of the palms on the wall as possible. At the top, try to bring your thumbs together. All right, after that, we're gonna come back to the weight and we're gonna do some weighted calf raises. So I'm gonna rest the dumbbell on my shoulder. From there, you're gonna cross one foot behind the other. You're gonna do 10 calf raises on the left leg. Then you're gonna switch the weight to the other side and then do 10 calf raises on the right leg. And then you're just gonna hold the weight in front and do 10 calf raises with both legs. So 10 on the right, 10 on the left, and then 10 with both legs. All right, and then from there, we're gonna get into some plank walkouts. So for your plank walkout, it's basically an inchworm, but without the push-up. You're gonna start with your hands just in front of your feet. You're gonna walk your hands out as far as you can, ideally a little bit past a push-up. You get your chest nice and close to the floor, and then you're gonna walk your hands back in. So let's do that for 6 reps. All right, and then after that, we're gonna do some paused weighted glute bridges. So I'm gonna come back to that position where my feet are nice and close to my heels. I'm gonna rest the object on my hips, and this time I'm gonna come up to the top of a glute bridge, count to 2, and then come back down. So glute bridge, 1, 2, back down. You're gonna do that for 12 reps with a 2-second pause at the top of your glute bridge. All right, after those weighted glute bridges, we're gonna do some bootstrappers. So again, you're gonna set your feet in your squat stance. You're gonna grab onto about your ankles, and then from there, you're just gonna drop the hip and then raise the hip. So you're getting a stretch in your hamstrings. Let's do that for 12 reps. All right, and we're gonna finish off the warm up with some judo push-ups and a squat hold. So I'm gonna start in my down dog. From there, I'm gonna drop the elbows, sink my head through, come back up. Again, drop the elbows, snake the head through and come up. Let's do 8 judo push-ups. All right, and then the last thing we're gonna do is a 30-second active squat hold. So I'm gonna come into my squat stance, come into the bottom of my squat. I'm gonna press my elbows into my knees to focus on keeping my chest up and shoulders engaged. So we're gonna hold that for 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and active hold. Try and keep that chest up. Halfway through. And relax. All right, so now we're going to talk about this workout. So again, 20-minute AMRAP, 10 burpee broad jumps. You're jumping 6 feet. After that, 20 dumbbell power snatches alternating, 30 air squats, 40 alternating dumbbell hang clean and jerks, and then 50 double unders. So we're going to go through the list in order as usual, starting with the burpee broad jump. So for the burpee broad jump, technically you have to do a burpee, come up, and then you have to jump forward 6 feet. If your space is limited, like mine, or if you just can't really tell what 6 feet is, I would just do a burpee. And then instead of doing a broad jump, just do a squatting tuck jump. So I would just do that instead. So right now, you're either going to do 4 burpee broad jumps or 4 burpee squat tuck jumps. Cool. Apparently in the park, if you don't jump the 6 or 4 feet, you have to redo it. So nice to do this workout on your own. I know. Ariel's going to make people go back 4 feet or 6 feet if they don't jump over the line. That sounds so rough. Yeah, anyway, after that, alternating dumbbell power snatches. So we're going to start off like we usually do in the wide stance. You're going to grab the objects and set your back. Let's do 10 alternating dumbbell deadlifts. Cool. And then after the 10 alternating deadlifts, we're going to go with 10 alternating high pulls. Really focus on getting that lean so that your elbow is facing almost directly towards the ceiling. 8 alternating reps. And then we're going to do the full power snatch. So you can switch off at the top, or you can switch at the bottom. Let's go with 6 alternating power snatches. All right, and then after that, we have some nice and simple air squats. So you're just going to get into your squat stance. Keep the chest up as you squat. Let's just go with 10 air squats. All right, and then after the 10 air squats, we're going to come back to the dumbbell for some hang, clean, and jerk. So we're not going to deadlift off the floor, but you're going to come into that wide stance. And we're going to start in the hang again. So you're going to hold the object in the center, do a slight dip, and this time we're going to go with a hanging high pull. Alternating is going to be a little bit hard for the hanging high pull, so we'll just go with 5 hanging high pulls on the right, and then 5 hanging high pulls on the left. All right, and then after the 5 hanging high pulls, we're going to get into a hang clean. So we're going to go with 5 hang cleans on the right and then 5 hang cleans on the left. After that 5th rep, keep the object at your shoulders. All right, from there, we're going to go with 5 jerks on one side, shift over to the other side, and then we're going to go with 5 jerks on the other side. All right, and then we're going to go with the full movement, but alternating this time. So you're going to go with the hang, clean, and jerk on the right side, switch the dumbbell on the way down, then you're going to go hang, clean, and jerk on the other side. Just go with 6 alternating breaths. All right, and then just grab your double under rope. You're going to start off with 30 single unders, and then after your 30 single unders, 20 double unders. All right, cool. So I'm going to go over the workout one more time, and then we'll get started. So 20-minute AMRAP, you're starting with 10 burpee broad jumps. After your 10 burpee broad jumps, 20 alternating dumbbell power snatches. After that, 30 air squats. After that, 40 alternating dumbbell hang, clean, and jerk. And then 50 double unders. So again, 3 rounds and change should be pretty good for this workout. Definitely think the worst part is either going to be the burpee broad jumps or the hang, clean, and jerk. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, just pace yourself, break the reps up into manageable sets of 10 for the power snatches and hang clean and jerk should be doable.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, I'm just very sore from Saturday, so we'll see.
What was Saturday?
Saturday was like that partner workout with like a bunch of air squats and a bunch of snatches and sumo high pulls and
like shoulder sore or like
I'm like groin sore. It's weird. I think from the sumo. I don't know.
Really? I interestingly get that from running. Just from running.
Just from running? No.
Yeah. Sumos didn't really do that for me, but actually if you're doing sumos, that is a good sign because it means that you're keeping tension between your legs. So yeah. But that does sound like
a lot of air. We did like 109, like 190 air squats or something. Yeah.
That's like 2/3 of Murph. That's a lot of air squats.
We
Definitely can see how that's painful. Yeah.
My wife and I did it with David, and he was very quick. So we were like, God, he's done already.
He's been doing well with these workouts.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
All right. Let's do this.
Promise it's not that bad. After those 10 burpee broad jumps, it's all downhill, so uphill. Anyway, we're going to get started in 10 seconds. All right. 3, 2, 1, and go. Wait, Mike, the power snatches are from the floor. It's the clean and jerks that are from the hang. All right, 5 minutes in.
How long is that?
So far, 8 minutes and 13 seconds. Yeah, it's going to be a long one. All right, now we're 10 minutes in, halfway through. 15 minutes in, 5 more minutes to go. Last 2 minutes. One minute left. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. How far did you get?
I finished 2 and I got through 23 of the squats.
Oh, that's pretty good. Was that as bad as it looked?
It's pretty rough. I didn't think 4 was really gonna happen, and no. I was shooting for 3, but no.
See, it looked like enough reps to be able to manageably do 3, but I guess that depends on how heavy your weight is and how the burpee broad jumps go.
The burpee broad jumps are tough here because I have to turn around every time.
Yeah.
So there's no like.
Oh no, you have to do that for in the park too. They're setting up like markings, and you have to burpee broad jump, then turn around.
Oh, okay.
Broad jump that. It sounds just brutal. I'm telling you, that's going to be a good 2 to 3 minutes of the workout for a lot of people.
Yeah, it would be easier if you could just do like 2 or 3 straight, and then turn around. But
yeah, that would be definitely a lot more manageable too.
Because then you could just start cycling it. But yeah. Anyways, I'm weak today. I'm happy with my performance. It's fine.
No, it was a good 20 minutes of just solid grunt work.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Are you excited now? Yes.
Oh, Dabble.
Yeah,
I bet he's sad it's not a running workout.
Yeah, but we're gonna go run in the yard, so we'll throw the ball.
Also good. I also have to walk my dogs after this, so yeah. I will see you on Wednesday then if you take class Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm on vacation next week, so I'll see if so I'll probably come a lot to this week. So.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
Thank you.